Complete Bay Area news coverage starts right now. This is KTVU Channel 2 News at 5.
An antenna and a box. Experts say these two things could mean the difference between life and death in an emergency. So why aren't they being used here in the Bay Area? In tonight's special report, two relatively simple pieces of equipment could mean the difference between life and death in an emergency. It's a system that could have a major impact, but it's not in place here in the Bay Area. KTVU's Claudine Wong reports.
Experts say if 9/11 was a communications wake-up call, San Bruno was a progress check.
We're not doing well.
In both incidents, cell phone systems overloaded. First responders couldn't get through. And with our increasing dependency on data, progress has been slow.
We have made very little progress on the data side. So if we got a D then, we're still at a D.
With this exact setup up on Mount Hamilton, we have the whole of the South Bay covered.
Palo Alto-based Full Spectrum says part of the solution is this antenna and this box. Think about your smartphone. Lots of users, and you need lots of towers, as you can see from this AT&T coverage map. And everybody has to share. Now, imagine a tower that doesn't serve anybody else but the person who owns it. It can be done, and this one on Mount Hamilton is providing data coverage to everything in color on this map.
You're not going to be watching streaming video, but remember, that's not the application.
First responders could access their private antenna and data line with a truck, get maps, photos, or Skype to other crews, even if every cell phone tower is overloaded or down. Utility companies could remotely shut off a valve, even if all power was out.
There needs to be systems that are private, available now, that can be there for both the utility companies and the first responders. It needs to happen now. And yet I don't see any traction.
Utility companies in the Midwest, East Coast, Southeast, as well as Europe are signing up. There are no clients here.
There is some political conflict in terms of how these networks are getting deployed and what networks should go in.
If you don't have communications, you're dead in the water.
Getting multiple lines of communication, only part of the solution. Experts warn, just because agencies can communicate doesn't guarantee they'll communicate well. Claudine Wong, KTVU, Channel 2 News.